What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Project XTalk podcast, episode number 21, your weekly podcast all about Xbox. If you like that, please subscribe to the channel and drop us a like. For our audio listeners, make sure to follow on your favorite podcast service and drop us a review on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help us grow the channel. My name is Kevin, aka The Muffin Man. I'm your host, as usual. I'm joined by Tom, Aman, and Garrett. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Pretty good.
Not bad. Rough week, but not bad.
Rough week. I say it's the opposite of my week. Me getting a new job, so I've had a pretty good week. But we're gonna do the podcast. I want to warn everyone right away. Not much going on this week in the world of video games. Or especially Xbox. Not really much going on. So we'll do our best. We got some topics. Speaking of which, as we start every week here, I'm gonna start with our segment, What You Playing? So, Tom, what you playing, my guy?
Right now, I'm playing a lot of Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport 7.
I see you on that.
Yeah, so what happened is I got a racing wheel.
Okay.
So I plan on actually making a review on this thing on the channel at some point once I get my bearings on it. And dude, it's so fun with a racing wheel. Like, it's a different game completely. This thing pushes me back when I'm trying to drive, and it's so hard.
Ooh,
I don't know how to drive anymore.
Being stuck at home took all your driving skills?
Haptic feedback.
It's that, but it's it also has I'm trying to do it with the clutch and the shifter.
Okay.
And I don't drive standards. I drive automatics because
I don't know how to drive standards.
It's new to me.
Because it's 2021.
Drive at all.
Exactly. When I drive, I like to be the laziest person possible. Just one hand on the wheel, barely paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
Anything more than that's too much for me.
I got a new car, so I put it in cruise control on the Northway, and it has the self-automated, so the steering wheel just keep itself going, and I'm just I don't even have this is less work. I don't even need my hands. It's not quite a Tesla, but yeah, I see you on that. All right, I'll look forward to that review. I've never. The only thing I can think of is Mario Kart, where they used to have the Wii controllers in the little.
That was fun though. I love that back in the day.
All right, Aman, what you playing?
Me, I haven't been playing much this week, so yeah, I'm just gonna repeat the ones I said last week. So Bloodborne and the Medium.
That's 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, man. I just can't find time to do play games anymore. Stressful.
I mean, I see you playing on your tablet. Do you play any tablet games? Throw one of those in there. You're playing BitLife.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't used the cloud thing yet, so I might check that out. Between classes. Yeah. Might do a review on XCloud.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be great. Yeah, I would love to know how that actually works from someone. I've heard influencers talk about it. They're like, I'm going outside playing Xbox games. I'm like, I can't do that. Garrett, what you playing? And please don't say Sea of Thieves.
Some good news there. A little bit.
All right.
I finally finished up with the season, and I probably had the biggest haul I've ever played or I've ever gotten. I tried an alliance server for the first time. And Tom, you'd get the numbers off this one. In 3 hours, we made $2 million. It was insane. Completely different way to play the game. But
that's a lot.
Other than that,
I don't make more than 100,000 in an hour or two.
Right? It was nuts. But other than that, girlfriend's been dragging me back to do all the other DLCs of Minecraft Dungeons, and I've been playing a bit more of Grounded because they have all those updates that are coming out every month.
I'm still waiting for Grounded to get out of early access. I just want to play
Same,
the full game.
I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it yet either.
I liked what I played, and I played the bare minimum. There was barely any content in it, and I keep seeing what they add, and I was like, man, should I go back? I was like, no, its full release is coming this year, I think, right?
Yeah,
hopefully.
it's like they're at the 0.7 update, so they're planning like 2 or 3 more monthly things. So I think it's only 2-3 months out.
Oh,
So like
sweet.
I don't know. In my opinion, the koi one wasn't that fun, like the pond update, but they
No.
added like a whole little you played the bare minimum, right? So where the clay
Yeah.
is and whatnot, in like the little like murky area.
Mm-hmm.
They have like fireflies and mosquitoes and things there, so it's a lot cooler and whatnot. More stuff to do.
So I don't know if I heard this. So they added like birds and bees and all those other insects I saw them
Yeah.
talking about.
Birds, bees, they have like whole new sets of armor and shit for all of them, a couple swords and things. It's a lot of fun. I
Wow.
think they're gonna add another tier here soon.
Oh, that's cool. I'm excited to go back. It's like the only survival game I actually enjoyed playing, and I think it was just because it was a silly concept. In
Yeah,
terms
it
of
was
what,
pretty simple. You could and like
yeah.
just the scale that you could build at too, right?
Yeah. I mean, me and my friends, we played Grounded in the initial, and we set up on top of one of the rocks by the pond. We set up a base with like all the materials, like the stuff you need to get water and food and all that. And then we made a bridge with like walls and a roof and like lighting all throughout the bridge over to like this giant mansion that we have floating like in the sky over above the water. It was awesome. Like we spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah.
And that's not something I would do in any other game. Like that's what when people tell me they spend, dozens of hours building something in Minecraft. I'm like, what a waste of time. So I was like, oh god, I've become what I hated.
Yeah, but then 2 weeks later you're dragging grass planks across a yard.
Yeah, I'm like, how
I
many
get
grass
it.
planks can I carry? Yeah. In terms of what I've been playing, I'm playing a lot of Control Ultimate Edition. I really got into that on my PlayStation right now. I think I just beat Chapter 6, so I'm almost done with the main story, I think, and then I got the DLCs to do. I'm really enjoying that game. I like it a lot. The story, I don't really get parts of it still. I get that she's looking for her brother. That's like the one main thing I actually do get, and I enjoy that. But the powers are just so much fun. I love mind controlling people, taking their dead bodies, throwing at other people. It's just a hell of a good time. On Xbox, I'm playing a lot of Immortals Phoenix Rising, a game that I picked up a few weeks ago on sale, and I'm actually finally putting some time into it. I think I got 13 hours in. I got 2 of the gods done. That game, I have mixed feelings on. I'll probably do a full review for it for our Pass or Play series since it's not on Game Pass, but I like parts of it. I like the story. I like the characters. It's funny. It's enjoyable. I don't like all the Ubisoft bullshit that they shove into it. And I'm not sure if I need to explain what that means, but I don't like having to go to the top of tall statues and then move around and find every single thing and mark it on my map. And then you open the map and it's just a bunch of random symbols. There's symbols on this map that I'm not going to ever do. Like there's just little dumb things like go listen to this harp tune and then go find a big harp and play the tune. And there's like 50 of them in every area. It's ridiculous. Nobody's got time for this nonsense. The only thing I care about are the health upgrades and the vault upgrades for stamina. And if I'm near a weapon chest, I will grab the weapon chest. I'm never going on my way to grab a weapon chest. So I like parts of that game, but there are definitely parts where I'm like, I hate this. This is why I don't play like Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft games.
Yeah, I feel like that's like forced exploration.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think they'd be better off like minimizing that. Like, now, I'm not saying don't add puzzles and don't add treasure chests all around the map, but maybe don't tell us it's there. I feel like at that point it's like it forces us to like divert that way.
Fewer of them and more intriguing, so you actually feel cool stumbling across it. Like Assassin's Creed, some of the stuff that was actually enjoyable in that so far have been like the random ones that you don't really notice right away.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense. But
there are puzzles, and I'll probably repeat this in my review, but there are puzzles that I really like in this game when you go into the vaults to just like get Zeus's lightning to upgrade your stamina. Like there are puzzles that I really enjoy and I think are creative and fun, and there are other puzzles where I was like, this is a complete waste of my time. This is annoying. And some of them, the mechanics it seems luck based. Like when you have to roll giant metal balls down and launch them with wind into boxes, and like you have to try to get them to the other side, but sometimes the ball, for no explicable reason, just doesn't go far enough. And it frustrates me to no end. I would spend like 20 minutes trying to get this ball into a hole, and I'm like, is this even worth it? Like, do I need this lightning? So there's definitely some stuff I don't like about the game, and then but I keep playing for the story because I do enjoy the story. I do like the characters. I think it's funny. It cracks me up. There's just some silly stuff going on in that game.
I've only played like an hour or two, and I really loved like the narrator aspect with Prometheus and Zeus the entire way so far. Yeah. And it's just so funny. It's enjoyable in that sense, and I wish Assassin's Creed was like as enjoyable as this game so far, and I can't wait to play more. But yeah, the ball puzzles, like you said, it's that ball is going down the hill.
Yeah,
completely away from that puzzle. I'm not gonna go back. I'm just whatever. It's gone. I'm not done with this puzzle no more. I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, there are just ones where it's like you're clearly just filling time because there's a constellation puzzles, and so you have to go find these balls and put them in the right socket. There's like 16 little sockets, and you got to put them in the ones that correspond to which ones are glowing on the wall, and it's super easy. But why even make me like? What is the point? Like the balls there's 2 to the right, 2 to the left. You already know where they are. Like it's just a little fetch quest, and it's just a little frustrating. I don't know. I'll shut up about it, but I do like the game. I understand why it got a 7 out of 10 for the most part, because it is right in that category where it could be good, but there's just a lot of stuff holding it back.
Just Ubisoft need to change their the way they make their open world games.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's always just the same they keep repeating the same formula for Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed. And they're doing it with Immortals Phoenix as well. These useless side quests, which no one really cares about.
People keep buying them, so why would they change?
Yeah, true. Stop buying them.
Like Assassin's Creed, I saw a rumor that Assassin's Creed Japan, or whatever it's going to be called, is coming out next year, and it's going to be the exact same game, but people are still going to buy it. Like Valhalla just had like the best reception, so they have no reason.
It's going to be Ghost of Tsushima. It's gonna be Ghost of Tsushima.
See, I'd buy that one by default though, because it's like I've always wanted like a ninja and Assassin's Creed game. So like, if they do that to me, I'm gonna buy it.
But imagine Ghost of Tsushima with like useless side quests.
I mean, yeah,
you don't have to do
it's gonna be a Ubisoft game, so it's still gonna be the same.
Well, enough about Immortals. I'll have my full review at some point whenever I manage to get through it. But we'll move into news and rumor roundup. And like I said, there's not much going on this week in the world of video games. We're really stretching the barrel here. The one big story I think we saw, and I believe it broke on Tuesday, but actually started earlier in the week. And this story began to build. There was rumors that Elden Ring had a trailer that was going to be shown off at an Xbox event. Aaron Greenberg dismissed those rumors, said, we don't have anything going on like that. Jeff Grubb, Jason Schreier, Imran Khan all commented on how there is a trailer inbound. Monday rolls around, and we have Andy Robinson over at Video Game Chronicles reporting that the leaked Elden trailer is being circulated around internet forums and Discord, I assume, those type of networks. He confirmed that Video Game Chronicles saw the trailer, but they couldn't show it for legal reasons. It's labeled Bandai Namco Confidential and showed significant amounts of off-screen footage. Mere hours later, we saw the video of the supposed leaked trailer with about 10-second snippet. Then we got another leak of about over a minute, and I posted that in Discord for us all to look at. I don't know who actually saw it before it was taken down. I know I saw it. I think Amon saw it.
I saw it too.
Okay, you saw it. Garrett, did you see it? You're muted. Or he's not there. Okay, he might have seen it.
Oh shit, I was muted. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it. I didn't have time, but I don't know. I've never really understood the crazy hype about Elden Ring. So
Oh, okay. So you're already
It's
getting
a From
into it.
Software game. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
It's a
you're
From
already
Software
into
game.
it. I was
That just
oh
hypes
my
me up.
god, right? Like I had to look it
That
up. It's
just
like,
hypes me.
why is Elden Ring popular? That's all that people could say. It's from
Yeah, but
Software.
From Software
It's written
makes
by
great
George
games.
R.R.
Like,
Martin. Like, I'm sorry, but like gamers are sort of big on their endings. Y'all remember Game of Thrones?
Terrible. You know, maybe he's not a big part of the writing process, you know? I mean, and does From Software games even really have a story to begin with, you know? Dark
Not that I
Souls.
know.
it's all about the
Bloodborne.
gameplay, the Souls-like gameplay.
Yeah, isn't
And I
it?
enjoy that.
First,
Yeah, from
Garrett,
what I
I'm
could
with you.
see, they're like the famous open world Souls-like. They're Souls-like games. They created the design, right?
Mhm.
Which it sort of goes into, like, I think that this is a popular game in the same way that the walking simulator was popular for Kojima Productions.
So,
It's just
so you're coming out
like-
fired. Yeah. So Elden Ring was a game that we saw 2 years ago at E3. Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
2019.
2019.
2019, I
At
think.
the,
Yeah.
at the Xbox conference, everyone made a big deal. From Software, George R.R. Martin, great. He's gonna make some fantasy game like Game of Thrones. They're gonna make it Souls-like. Personally, I don't like Souls games, as I think I've stated on this channel. I don't find them fun. I only find them frustrating. I've heard the argument where you have to overcome it. That's what you get the enjoyment out of. It's like overcoming the challenge. And I don't agree with that mindset at all. I don't agree with the mindset. Overcoming the challenge does not give me anything. Like, I like a challenge. I don't like to want to smash my Xbox because it's so frustrating. Now, the problem I run into with this game is that I don't know why people are so hyped, because all we got was the name, right, 2 years ago,
Right?
and the promise of a game, but like they haven't shown anything. They haven't given you any reason to be hyped except past expectations.
Because I think that they were hoping their hype would die down. They're like, oh shit, this got way too big too quick. Then like the whole Anthem thing. Oh, and another side fact, just to reiterate my point, Souls-like games statistically peaked in 2007.
2007? Is that true?
2017. Yeah, I looked it up. And
Sekiro
from
won
what I
Game
could
of the
see,
Year.
Yeah.
yeah, but for numbers being bought and shit, it was highly rated and whatnot, but the numbers just weren't there. For like populace, for the amount of streamers that were going so far, I've been looking at, the peak was in 2017, and purchase of actual content was late 2017.
Yeah, but I
So
think this
maybe
game
this
is
is like a
changing up the
Souls-like
formula.
revival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
No other one has actually been an open world game. They all have been like sort of open world, and they like have diverging passes that like bring you back to like the same areas.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's like a full open world game, so it's not really. It's gonna go for a different structure than the last games, like even Sekiro. So if it's different enough, it might be good. But I mean, is it gonna be better than Dark Souls 3? Probably not.
So I saw that when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, this, you can definitely tell it's a From Software game. It has that aesthetic to it, but I actually think it looks better. Like, the aesthetic, in my opinion, looks better than most of their games, because I always found their games a little like dull, like dark, and I know Demon Souls, everyone thinks is super beautiful, and obviously they did, they make the original, and then it's been remade, right, by Blue Point.
Yeah.
So obviously, Blue Point made that look amazing and way better on the PlayStation 5. But I've never really got the sense that I was like, oh, these are beautiful games. And with Elden Ring, I was like, I do like the art style. I'm a big fantasy guy. George R.R. Martin's a big fantasy guy, and he's clearly brought that style to Elden Ring, and they've adapted it, and it looks great. If it wasn't for the combat, which I know I will hate and be furiously frustrating at, I would probably play this game.
I mean, we still have to go around and try it, right? Like, if it's on Game Pass, you try it.
Yes, if it's on Game Pass, you try it. But I don't think it's going to be on Game Pass. I
No,
mean,
I
not
don't-
at launch anyway. Maybe.
I don't think any From Software game has yet. I don't think Dark Souls 3 was on there either. So it might not.
No, I don't think the only Souls-like game on Game Pass is a Code Vein, and I bounced out of that pretty quickly after a few hours.
Look, give that one a chance. I'll play it
Surge
co-op
was
with
also
you.
on there. I played a lot of that.
No, I tried playing co-op. Me, my brother, and my friend all downloaded it. First of all, because it says it's like it makes it seem like you do three-person co-op, but then you don't realize that the one person's an AI, and you can't actually do three-person co-op, which immediately brought my interest down. But then two-person co-op is still frustrating, like because they level cap the other person 5 levels past you, so they can't if you pick someone, they can't automatically come in and run you through the world. But even then,
no
I just
Borderlands piggybacking.
I just don't enjoy the combat. That was my main thing. Like I felt bored the whole time.
Wait, we need to stream this. Kevin needs to stream this on our Twitch. We need to stream him playing Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, yeah. Me, when Elden Ring comes to,
We'll be on there. We'll be on there as well. That'll be fun.
You guys can be in the corner watching me play and telling me all the things I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Well, Aman, you like Souls games, right? I think Tom does too, but you're playing Bloodborne. That's a Souls game.
Wait, Bloodborne is very different to Dark Souls.
How so?
It's more fast paced. It's not like a traditional Souls game. It's a little more fast paced than Demon Souls and Dark Souls. I've only played Dark Souls 2, so I haven't played 1 and 3, so I don't know much about that. But I played Demon Souls, and Demon Souls is a lot slower and a lot harder than Bloodborne.
Okay.
Isn't
Dark Souls 2 considered the worst?
Yeah, it is
I
considered
hated
the
that
worst.
game. Yes.
It is. I didn't like it much, but that's the only one I've played out of the Dark Souls games. I've played Neo 1 and 2. I've enjoyed both of those games quite a lot.
Sekiro is pretty fast paced too.
I like Sekiro. Yes, Bloodborne is more like Sekiro, and Demon Souls is more like Dark Souls. If you get what I mean.
Okay. So, what is your guys' hype level for Elden Ring? It's being
7
the
out of
2.
10.
Okay.
I mean, I just saw a blurry video, so I'm not really hyped until I see like actual gameplay.
I liked what I saw in that blurry video. It wasn't. It was what I
Those
expected.
were some good blurs, bro.
It was like a 240p video that you could not see.
That Nokia flip phone recorded that so well. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, the dragon looked cool. Did you fight dragons in the other ones? Like,
Dark Souls 1 you did. Souls you did, yeah.
I thought
Sekiro, that was like a giant snake. I don't know if that was considered that a dragon. You don't really fight it. You just sort of avoid it, and then you just gave it a stab at the end.
All right, I saw everyone being excited when the dragon showed up in like the comments, but I thought maybe that was like a new thing.
7 out of 10. My most hyped game for this year is Gotham Knights. Nothing's beating that. That's my most hyped.
Great choice.
That one's gonna be co-op, so
actually,
yeah, exactly.
That's right. I'll play the whole thing.
It's not going to be like games as a service type of thing. It's going to be more focused on the story. So I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. It's one of the games I want to play the most. I just want to be Nightwing. Play with my brother. I assume he'll be Batgirl.
I want to be Red Hood. I want to be Red Hood or Batgirl, but yeah.
Okay, Elden Ring. We're mild on it. If you combine our average hype level, it's almost non-existent. Aman is the outlier here, I think. We'll wait to see more. I do know that Bandai Namco, they trademarked something. It was like a Bandai Namco Next, I think it was called, or something. It seems to be like a direct style presentation. How soon you think we could get one of those? Before
or after E3?
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah. Okay, no, before
very
E3,
specific.
I think they're gonna show stuff at E3 as well.
I mean, they might not even do E3 this year, so this, for all we know, this Bandai Next is just, it can happen easily before it.
Wait, E3 is cancelled. I thought it was E3 is back or something.
No, E3's canceled this year.
The
I saw an article about
it
it probably a
is.
month ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. This is news to me.
the in-person event is canceled. There's a rumor that they're going to have a digital event that requires like a 6-figure buy-in from people, and I don't know who would do that.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know who would do that when they just put on their own showcase.
Oh, that's a bummer then, because I didn't like how they did things last summer, like multiple different shows all scattered across.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley said he's doing Summer Game Fest again, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be 3 months. It's going to be like 3 weeks, I think he said, which is better. Still not great. Better. I do want just like a week of blowout. Like I miss E3. I know everyone in the industry is like, E3 is dying, but E3 is still the best option in my opinion. Maybe we don't have the ESA put it on, but we can get someone else to do
Game Awards is like the new E3.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Do you guys think there will be an E3 like next year? Like, I don't think this year there would be still because COVID is still crap.
COVID. It all depends on COVID, man.
Well, by next year, I think everything should be blown over. Like New York's actually opening up with events finally, so I see.
Oh, really?
Conventions probably by next year.
How did I Am Legend go? It was like 5 months before the zombies started rising up.
That movie sucks.
Oh come on, man! That dog made me tear up.
No, I think there's an E3 next year, and I think if it underperforms, then they might cancel it going forward.
I don't want to see that happen, man. E3s were always great.
I don't either, but it's up to the industry, and the industry for a long time has said, the E3 is not working.
If Game Awards becomes the next E3, then they have to re-up their awards. I feel like they have such shitty awards that they give out, they just hand out to people. We don't need all those like stupid awards. It's the good ones.
The majority are handed out on like the side presentation where they're like, what's her name from IGN?
Sydney Goodman.
And that's fine. But so many of them are televised. I don't have to see. I don't care about like
just make an Instagram post about it. You don't have to show it to us. Just make an Instagram post about it.
It's Among Us, guys. I worked so hard on this game.
3 years ago.
Yeah, it should not.
3 years ago.
If you don't come out in the year, you should not be eligible for Game Awards. That's a fact.
Right, exactly.
Like, there needs to be more rules drawn on this.
Also, next year, they better not have whatever that little Pokemon, like, oh god, you remember during every Cindy Goodman or presentation for an award, there was always like I think, was it Wobbuffet?
Oh, yeah.
Some weird Pokemon Go.
That was so random.
Oh my god.
That was so random. Pokemon Go's dead. Leave it. Move on.
Oh, Pokemon is not dead. And we're like,
no, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go.
Okay.
Pokemon Go.
That's fine. That's fine. I thought you said Pokemon. I was gonna get upset.
No, Pokemon's not dead, man.
Pokemon's had the best
remake.
Pokemon's had the best announcements in
this year.
Yeah, this year easily.
Yeah.
Even though I think those remakes look like trash, I don't like that art style. But
yeah, I don't like the Diamond and Pearl art style. Why can't they just make it like how they did with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire?
Or just like they did with Let's Go art style. Just give me that. That's fine. I don't know.
I think you.
I've heard that. People either think it's terrible or they think it's adorable. Like, I didn't like Link's Awakening, that remake. I didn't like that look at all, but people loved it. All right. So we'll transition over to story number 2. And this one's a little, a bit of a stretch here to connect it to Xbox, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Epic Games has acquired Fall Guys for developer Mediatonic. Pulling from the official Twitter account, Fall Guys tweeted, "Huge news, Mediatonic are pleased to announce that we've joined the Epic Games family," along with a Q&A regarding what this means. Fall Guys is coming to Xbox and Switch in the summer, and with this acquisition, we could see some big changes coming along with it. I just want to reference, I think I might be the only one that actually cares about Fall Guys still. out of us.
I don't know. I'll try it when it comes out to Xbox.
All right. Have you played before?
No, I've watched some vids. Like, I played on Buddy's PlayStation like 2 rounds. I do not even count that. Like, I did half a tutorial. I lost both very quickly.
I think it's fun, and I include the
It's
story.
fun, but it gets repetitive.
Well, so that leads me to another thing. What do we, with Epic coming in, what do we think they could bring to Mediatonic? What changes could we see? What
Marvel
what are the
skins.
possibilities? Marvel skins.
Marvel skins.
skins. They could finally use their V-Bucks over on Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can see that,
Crown
but
bucks or
Is that-
whatever they want to call them.
yeah,
I
I think the big thing, honestly, is going to be like, there's no doubt this game's gonna play. Epic has like a whole assortment for play. They bought Rocket League, they did the same thing, and crossplay. Those are going to be the two things that'll come out of this.
I can.
I mean, Epic Games owns like Rocket League, Fortnite, and Fall Guys. Like these are some of the biggest games of 2020 alone.
Oh, the biggest games before 2020, even.
Yeah.
Fall Guys.
Wait, Fall Guys
Fortnite.
came out before 2020?
No, I was talking about Fortnite and Rocket League.
Fortnite,
way before 2020, and they're still huge. And as far as I know, Epic's acquisition didn't really hurt the Rocket League scene.
Yeah, and then the Epic Games are really.
No, it got bigger, dude. When it went free to play that first day, there was like 1.5 million people on that first day, and consistently there's like at least 800,000 like at all times. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Epic Games are great with partnerships. Like how they got the Marvel skins, the DC skins, and all the Star Wars stuff to Fortnite, and I can see that.
Mandalorian.
Yeah. All that coming to thingy. What's it called? Fall Guys would be amazing as well.
Yeah.
More content.
Well, we need more levels.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, in their official FAQ, they said they're not going free to play, but I think that probably changes in the future. So, I mean, we used to talk about if it was coming to Game Pass when it came to Xbox. I don't think it matters because I think it's going to be free to play. I think maybe they change up the way you earn stuff, similar to like a Rocket League, Fortnite. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Maybe they keep it the same. I would love to keep it the same in the in-game economy, but Epic probably wants some way to monetize this for them. So that's something we'll see about. But crossplay and cross progression are something that I really want in Fall Guys. It doesn't have crossplay, even though everyone has, it's been over a year now on PC and PlayStation, or almost a year, and we still can't play with each other. PlayStation people can have their usernames. PC can't have their usernames. So they need to have some sort of account system and just have it cross progression. I want to take my PC progress on to the Xbox when it comes over there. I don't want to start over. I have a Sonic the Hedgehog skin on PC. Okay, he's a fat hedgehog, and when I play, I yell, "I am speed," and run past everyone. So I really want to do that in like some sort of game chat system. Talk to the other beans. I mean,
it's gonna be toxic. It's gonna be filled with kids.
It's definitely gonna be. You bring up the kids. I mean, Fortnite is huge with children, and we all, it's huge with everyone. But Epic really appeals to the younger demographic, and if they're like in Fortnite, they say, "Hey, we have a Fall Guys skin now, and guess what? Like, we own it. It's free to play. Go download it and play." I think that's gonna boost Fall Guys player base massively.
I mean, Master Chief coming on Fortnite boosted Halo a lot. Like, I was scrolling through TikTok, and then this guy. No, I was scrolling through TikTok once, and then I saw this guy say out, "My favorite games on PlayStation: Halo, Fortnite, Fall Guys." I mean, it gave Halo some publicity, having Master Chief on there.
I mean, yeah,
for the younger audience especially, they don't.
Yeah.
You really know what Halo is, Amon?
you Zoomers over there don't even no respect. Xbox, we have Kratos, God of War. We can make the same joke. God of War, favorite game on Xbox.
Yeah, but that just goes to show who's the more popular main character.
Master Chief or Kratos? I actually saw a video about that where people, how was it, Panda?
Both are Spartans.
Panda were
Both are
talking.
Spartans.
Yeah, it's a good point. Panda, formerly Panda Global, the esports team, they had their people rank video game characters, and Kratos and Master Chief were in that. And Master Chief was up against Crash Bandicoot, and he did not get far on anyone's bracket.
That's mind blowing to me.
Yeah,
He's like so popular
It's
though.
just because
Crash
he's
Bandicoot-
too iconic. Everyone just already pictures him in the room.
No, but the thing with like putting him off against Crash Bandicoot with somebody who didn't get a resurgence until like his latest game or the like remake of the trilogy. He's been absent for so many years, and Master Chief lost out to him. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Kratos didn't make it far either. But from the videos I saw, I mean, this was all their opinions, obviously, because they're just ranking them.
I mean, I would say PlayStation's like mascot is Spider-Man right now. I don't think it's Kratos. I think it's Spider-Man or Joel.
I don't see. I don't know because I haven't paid attention to PlayStation for 3 generations now until the PS5. So in my mind, the PlayStation mascot is Astro and Sackboy and Ratchet. Those are people I associate with PlayStation. But you know,
They should really get back on that. I want to play those old Ratchet and Clank games.
Yeah, me too.
Back in that, man.
But I mean, I had to ask my brother. I was like, "Is God of War more popular than like Uncharted?" And he was like, "No." I'm like, oh, in my mind, it always is.
It only sold around 9 million copies. Yeah, it didn't sell like massively either.
I mean, 9 million is great.
Yeah, it's great, but then like, Sea of Thieves has like 15 million players, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many of that's like I feel like that's different. That number is different.
Mhm.
That's Game Pass numbers.
Probably. But like, who
Yeah.
still plays God of War aside from like 100,000 people?
I just played it for the first time.
Yeah. So you're part of that 100,000 people. Like most people who are interested in that game bought it early on, and maybe the PlayStation 5 upgrade, more people started playing it again. But it's not a game I would go back to play now. Maybe in a few years down the line, 5-6 years, I might go back to it. But I don't see myself.
You can go.
What about that Ratchet and Clank that's coming out for the PS5?
Already got the digital deluxe edition pre-order.
I'm talking about
it looks great.
Aren't they bringing in the old one they made on PS4 to PS Plus?
Wait,
so
coming to PS? Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
the old ones.
The old 2016 version is part of the PS Plus collection, actually. So I already played through that before I played through God of War. But no, it's free for everyone. You don't need PS Plus now. They just made it free. So if you have a PlayStation account, you can go get it.
I missed out.
I just recently canceled my PS Plus subscription.
I got it for 2 years. What? I know this is an Xbox show, but what? They've been coming out with banger after banger. I haven't bought
But
any.
then I had to make a choice. Either Game Pass or PS Plus, and I chose Game Pass.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
I had to make.
You made the
I
right
was
choice.
forced into it.
At least you made the right choice. We probably had to kick you off the show if you said the other thing. But I was going to bring up the point that Gary mentioned Sea of Thieves. Well, Sea of Thieves is also on PC, though, right? So they have just a larger. It's available to more people, right? Like PC gamers, Xbox gamers. Now, God of War come to PC at some point, I assume. Since Sony's now bringing games to PC too. I guess we'll see how Steam reacts to that.
Here's some hot news as of 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Apparently, Ember Labs, that Kena and the Bridge, it was a Sony game, I believe.
Yeah,
It also just got bought by Epic.
No.
Whoa.
Like just now.
Whoa.
Damn.
No way.
Dropped.
Epic
Heard it here
Games.
first, 27 minutes ago.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Wow. That's I don't know why Epic bought them. That's a weird one. We all
I'll find this now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Yeah.
See, viewers, we
Epic
like
is
to
a
stay
prime
up
studio.
to
Is this
date on our
true?
gaming news for you.
Epic like making gains like all the time now. Maybe they just have so
Right?
much money. They're gonna beat it buying
Like,
everyone
I
before
think
Microsoft has a
they're
chance.
like low key. They're the underdogs that like.
See, as
why
I
don't
told
they
you,
make
I
a
see
Microsoft
platform?
should acquire Epic.
No, that's too much because
I'm
the Epic
joking.
engine,
Joking.
right?
Joking.
But like,
Get out of here.
I don't know why. Like, they could have a first party lineup. Why don't you make a console Epic? Let's see where you're.
Wait, why don't I see this? Where do you find it? I can't find it anywhere.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I can't find this. I can't find this.
Share the link in the chat, Garrett.
I need proof. This is I'm trying to get breaking news here.
Oh, he left.
Oh well, we made him leave.
He was afraid.
Sorry, chat dropped me. I'm back.
We were just pressing you where you
Can you
found
share
it.
that link? Because we cannot find that.
Gaming leaks and rumors and their Twitter page themselves.
Gaming leaks and rumors.
Literally
Oh,
11 minutes ago. Put up by Tim or TMF Wang. And it's like not a rumor or grain of salt when it's actually just like a link to a Twitter from them themselves. So if you just Twitter Ember Lab.
I did.
Mhm.
Ember Lab brings you to the Kina Bridge of Spirits, but I don't see a tweet regarding that.
We find it, we'll link it or something. We'll share it on Twitter ourselves. I guess.
I know that you can pre-order it through the Epic Game Store and get like special stuff, but I don't see anything about them being acquired. All right.
I just put the picture on the chat myself.
Okay.
I'll go back and try to get a better view of it.
Okay, for anyone that doesn't know, it's since you can't see this, it's Kina. It's Ember Labs Twitter replying to the Mediatonic Fall Guys story, saying happy to be part of the same epic family. Now, does that confirm they were bought? I don't know.
Maybe Epic got a minority stake or something.
Well, I think they have do they have an exclusivity deal for PC? I mean, they did. They
But
did.
that's
reply to
weird.
that.
That's weird, man. Why did Epic buy them? Like, did they even make games as a service type of games?
No, it's
Weird acquisition.
It's just an Epic Game Store PC exclusive from everything that's
okay.
seeing.
Just not acquisition. Oh, okay. That makes sense because
I mean,
it's an
not
odd
yet.
to acquire.
It's not yet. Yeah, that would be an odd game to acquire. I think that's interesting. I have it on my list to keep an eye out for to see.
It looks good. Also, this game called Seafood. That looks pretty decent as well.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the PlayStation podcast.
Hey, we're hot takes, news, and speculation with Xbox included.
You guys want to talk about good games? Like, have you guys seen the trailers for like Black Myth Wukong? Like the most recent ones?
Oh yes.
I'm super intrigued in that game. It looks so beautiful and
it looks so good.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the gameplay is gonna feel like. But it looks good, man. It looks good.
Jog my memory. Is that like the what's the gameplay look like? Is that the
skinny monkey dude with this long stick?
Based on the story of Goku and the same story Dragon Ball.
Journey of the West, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Journey of the Yeah. I saw the trailer for that, and that game looks
good.
Beautiful.
Is it coming to consoles? Because I think it's only coming on PC or something.
I'm not.
I'd be surprised if it didn't come to console.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah, I mean,
looks like a next gen game.
Go lock it down.
It looks like a next gen game. I mean, Xbox is on PC, so technically still counts. Still in the ecosystem.
Yep.
Right.
Xbox exclusive.
Xbox you just gotta play it on your PC. Yeah, that game looks sweet. Are there any other under the radar games that people are keeping an eye on? Most of mine are like pretty popular titles that
The
I have
Ascent.
on my list.
No.
The Ascent, maybe. Second Extinction, sort of. Don't really care about that.
That game looks terrible.
I know, right?
The only game I'm waiting
Back
for
for
is
Blood.
Back for Blood.
Back for
yeah.
Blood.
But
Back
that's
for
not
Blood,
under the
yes.
radar.
What
I think
if
a
it
lot of
looks so
people
meta,
Yeah.
guys?
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty
God.
mainstream.
Guys, how did we forget to talk about this? The Outriders demo. The Outriders
Oh
demo.
yeah, I actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
I didn't get to try it out.
Oh, definitely
come
try it.
on.
They're patching it, so you'll probably get a better version.
Hopefully.
No,
yeah.
I did.
I heard
and-
that they're patching out a whole bunch of loot drops because like
Yeah.
people are getting a way bigger snippet of the game selection than they anticipated.
Yeah, they found a loot cave, Destiny 1 style.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
and it hurts them because like I don't think they would have normally patched the demo, but the fact that we're going to carry over our progress, that's why they
Exactly.
had to do it.
What class did you guys go?
I tried Pyromancer, but I'm starting that Earth class. Like I'm level 2 in that dude.
Okay. I went. Is it Devastator? Is that the one where it's called? The one where
Yeah, that's the one I think.
I always play
Yeah.
tank characters in games. I always play tank. It's not as flashy as the other ones. Like you get a ground pound in the demo anyway. There might be more. There's obviously more abilities in the final game, but you get like a shield where you become like a golem, and it just basically makes you like invincible for a while. That's pretty cool. You get one where you can like turn into rocks, fly in the sky, and then like come down to a ground pound. That was pretty cool. So yeah, Outriders was a game that I was like, when I first saw it, I think the first time I actually saw it was at the Game Awards. I might have seen it before then, but it never like caught my interest. And I was like, that game's gonna suck.
I wasn't lying. The demo actually makes you a little bit more excited. It's good to see.
Good marketing a month before. Let's just like let's tease
It was supposed to be out already. Remember, it got delayed. It was supposed to be out
in February, I think, right?
Yeah. So yeah, this was a game that I was not gonna play, and then this demo. Me and my friends and my brother were like, yeah, I'm buying this day one because co-op is so much fun. I know there's a cover system, but it's way better if you don't use the cover system and you just go in guns blazing. I'm just sitting there dual wielding pistols. Like the combat feels a lot like Mass Effect to me, like faster Mass Effect.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's like from the people I've spoken to about the demo. They've all said it reminds them of Mass Effect. So
see, I got Division. I got Division vibes from it.
I didn't think it felt like the Division because the Division, I felt like
I didn't like Division's gunplay.
Enemies are like bullet sponges. I don't feel like. I definitely think the guns in the Division feel better. Like each gun feels unique. I don't really know if Outriders like feels different when you're shooting. It's not like the kickback on the controller and all that. I'm not sure there's like much difference there, but I'm fine with that. I just don't think I feel like I use cover in the Division more, and I feel like I don't use it in Outriders at all.
It's being developed by Epic Games. People Can Fly, right? Just to make sure.
It's Square Enix, and People Can Fly.
People Can Fly. You're right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, people in my list of people, not my realistic list of acquisition exposure. Make People Fly. People Can Fly is on it. Since Microsoft were at one point looking for a Polish studio, People Can Fly is a great one. So they should look into that. Great studio.
I'm excited for it. It comes out in less than a month. I'm definitely going to be there. I'm glad my progress carries over. If there's achievements beforehand, I hope they pop though. Like I'd be a little.
I think it does. It should. Like if you ever played like a game from like if you ever played like an EA trial before you buy the game, you get the achievements afterwards. So I'd imagine it works the same way.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the demo sold me on it, and I know I went on Reddit and both subreddits, the Xbox and the PlayStation Reddit, everyone was down on the game. Like I felt like I was having a completely different experience. Like I enjoyed the story. I like these sci-fi space epics like Mass Effect, and that's why I'm excited for Starfield. But everyone else is like, cutscenes are terrible, acting's terrible, gameplay's terrible. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the only thing I noticeably didn't like was the little cutscenes. Like I get that. Like I think it's weird that like isn't there like 2 cutscenes to leave into the main area. Like there's the
Yeah, I heard
cutscene
the
of him
character
walking up to the
models
door, then it
weren't
black
very
screens
good
goes to
either.
another one of him like standing in front, all heroic like.
I think the main thing that I saw was like people were complaining about it being bullet spongy. I didn't have any issues with like the story stuff, but I
It's
mean,
I heard the character models were bad.
I mean, it's not next gen. Like, it's not. I don't think they're bad. They're fine. I don't think they're going for like a super realistic. Like, it looks fine. I don't think there's a problem. I don't think there's a problem. I don't think it's bullet spongy at all. I don't know who the hell was saying that. You get 3 if you get 2 friends because 3-person co-op, which I have a whole rant. Why do games keep making co-op 3-person max? Like that's the most
Right.
ridiculous. Especially a game that's 4 classes, and you want someone to choose one and then be left out. It's ridiculous. But I didn't think they were bullet spongy. They melt pretty quickly if you have 4 people. Or 3 people, not 4. If you had 4, they'd definitely melt quicker.
yeah, or just playing by himself.
Yeah. Well, my friend group is 4 people, and so one person's always going to miss out.
How do you guys decide that? Like, who doesn't get to play?
Well,
Whoever
luckily,
gets on first.
yeah, that's basically that's kind of how it is. If you get whoever gets on last misses out.
See, what we do is so like we check the stats after each, keep changing it up. That's what I do with my friends.
Player co-op.
I think
So
you're right.
Because
I think it is 2-player co-op.
I was
And
gonna
COD is 4-player co-op.
I was gonna play with my brother, and then my other 2 friends were gonna play together, so nobody like. Missed out.
Weirdest one with 3-player co-op is Gears 5, because it's like 2 guys.
Yeah, the super
Just-
robot.
It's so stupid. I don't know. 4-player was like the main thing that they set it up like when, for some reason they're peeling back on that, even though it's a perfectly fine.
If it's popular, maybe they'll do some DLC.
Yeah.
But right now they're only
They do,
planning.
like a few classes. That's all it is.
I don't know. Right now they're only planning to like patch it for like bug fixes and stuff. They're not going to like battle passes and events like Destiny and Borderlands and stuff like that.
Yeah, hopefully they don't add.
Yeah,
battle
pretty much.
pass.
If the game does well, they might add DLC down the line.
Yeah, which is fine. But my main thing is that it's not a game as a service. So I buy the game, I can finish the game, I can leave the game. Perfect.
See,
Yeah.
I'd like battle passes, but I don't think this game should get one. It would ruin it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Just like it ruined Avengers. Avengers had a battle pass, didn't it?
Oh, Avengers. We can't even.
Different though. I don't think you.
Avengers.
And actually, that was like set for each separate character. As well.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Every character has a battle pass.
Right.
Avengers, and
Who has time for that?
They literally just
Nobody.
announced today that they're lowering how fast you level up. They're making it harder to level up for the next gen upgrade.
That's stupid.
Ugh.
That's stupid. Why? That's like you're artificially extending the lifespan of your game by increasing the level cap pretty much. That's so dumb.
I mean, the
actually
game's
really
got
like the
that.
pacing of Sea of Thieves season. Like
It's an
season, I
anthem.
actually liked
It's
the moment
another
to
anthem.
complete.
Yeah, I think Square is at the point where they're too stubborn to let it die because of how much money they invested. But like, just tell Crystal Dynamics to stop. It's not worth it.
Imagine that game was an RPG. It would have been amazing if it was an RPG, open world RPG.
It could have been amazing.
That would have been beautiful. That would have been beautiful, man.
They mishandled the whole thing. The whole situation from the get-go has been mishandled, and it's gonna die. Avengers is on its deathbed, and I mean they're just gonna have to accept it. Speaking of Anthem, I listened to it.
Sorry,
I was gonna say. Speaking of Anthem, I listened to an interview with what's his name? He's the voice of Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. I forget his name, but he was saying that because he's an Anthem too, and he was like, yeah, they hadn't contacted me in a few years to do any voice lines, so I kind of like knew the writing was on the wall. I was like, you didn't contact him for years. What the hell are you doing over there? Like, were they even working on the game?
No sense.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get into story number 3, and it's just Game Pass game announcements. Xbox Wired revealed the most recent list of games coming to Game Pass. They are Madden 21 for console, Star Wars Squadrons for console, NHL 21 for console in April. I don't know why they announced it so early. NBA 2K21 for cloud and console. Note for this one, it is only the Xbox One version. It is not the Series X version. Football Manager 2021 Xbox Edition for console and PC, and Football Manager 21 for PC, which I don't understand why they would put the Xbox Edition on both and then the regular. Like, what's the difference?
Maybe you can play with controller on the PC or something.
I have no idea. I've played one Football Manager ever, and it's all right. I don't get how people like lose their jobs over that game. It's stat sheets.
Yeah, I don't like Sims like that. Like, I've tried it like an NBA and an NFL, like just being the GM. It's like, okay, it's sort of fun, I guess.
I like manager mode in FIFA, but I can play.
Manager mode is amazing. I love manager
mode.
That's the only thing I play. I hate Ultimate Team. Screw Ultimate Team.
Sucks.
But that's just they just want money. That's why they don't care these games are coming to Game Pass. That's why 2K is coming to Game Pass. With like, all right, no one's buying the game anymore. Let's get them hooked to my team, and maybe they'll buy some card packs.
I think that's why FIFA isn't on here, because FIFA does sell well and people buy
They're
their
gonna
packs. Amon dropped for a second.
Yeah, he's back.
All right. Yeah, FIFA 21. I mean, I'll play it if it comes to Game Pass, I guess. Like, maybe.
I'm not investing in another FIFA game again.
Oh, no. I stopped buying them years ago.
I bought FIFA 20. Exact same thing as FIFA 19. New kits. That's all. Mm-hmm. That's literally it. Nothing. No changes.
That's how the NFL games are, too. Every time.
Yeah. I haven't played a Madden since like 07, so it would probably feel a little different to me.
Yeah, because you're playing it every 13 years. That's fine.
I mean, nothing. I mean, Star Wars Squadron, maybe I'll try with my friend. I know my friend.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely playing Star Wars Squadron. I mean, this is like a sports month, isn't it? They should have saved it for when the Olympics are happening this year, right? Olympics.
Allegedly.
Happening with COVID?
Allegedly.
Yeah, like allegedly.
Allegedly. We'll see. No, nothing really to pique my interest here. So we'll move past that into the only rumor we have this week, and it is Microsoft partnering with Kojima Productions. And this whole rumor stems from a statue that was behind Phil Spencer during his conference last week, and it led to speculation the Xbox boss could be hinting something. It had Kojima's little astronaut. I don't know what the official name is, but it was next to the Xbox logo, so everyone started speculating that
Ludens.
Oh, okay, that's what it's called. That Xbox is partnering or buying Kojima. I saw that one being tossed around. What would you guys think about Xbox doing something with Kojima?
I would only care about Kojima if they had the rights to Metal Gear Solid, which they don't. Apart from that, I don't like. I think Kojima is cool and all, but like, I mean, he hasn't really shown me anything yet. And that game they released, it was, what was it? Death Stranding. That game was stupid. So
There's rumors of a Death Stranding Director's Edition or something coming out soon. So like maybe that comes to Xbox. I personally don't care. I think I've said this before. I don't care about Kojima. I don't get why anyone likes his games. I think they're
He is the
boring.
Pilsen version
His
of
games are
Terrapin.
amazing. Metal Gear is
Metal
amazing.
Gear Solid is amazing.
Nah, I don't agree.
Oh, God.
Alright, so you loved Yakuza Like a Dragon, and all the dialogue that happens Yakuza Like a Dragon, it feels like exactly like a Metal Gear game. It's just constant dialogue for no reason.
Yeah, but then you basically watch Metal Gear Solid, right? Like Kojima shouldn't be called a game director. He should just be called director. He makes movies with some gameplay in them, and then he made a walking simulator. I get everyone loves Kojima. I don't get it. And Snake sucks. Solid Snake sucks.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
The whole storyline is confusing and stupid. You know, he was Snake.
Okay,
No,
it's confusing.
that's fake Snake. You know, you weren't.
Yeah, that was twins. He was a twin. You know.
That's good storytelling, man.
The only Metal Gear Solid that's good is the one with what's his name? Ryzen? Is that his name? What was the one that was on
Vengeance?
GameCube?
Oh,
One that was on GameCube.
Twin Snakes. That's the first game. That was a remake of the first one.
Yeah.
Or no, you're
That's
talking
the
about Solid 2 with Raiden. Never mind.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one that's good.
Metal Gear Solid is a great game. The Phantom Pain. I played only Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain, and another one. I can't remember which one it was.
Probably
On
Ground
the
Zeroes.
360. 360. It was one on the 360. I don't know which one, but yeah.
I think they're all backwards compatible.
Yeah, they have the
Yeah.
EC collection and the backwards compatible.
I think you can play them on Xbox. You can't play them on PlayStation.
Yeah, apparently this next Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, PlayStation exclusive, being developed by Bluepoint Games.
And nothing of value was lost.
Shut up.
Dude, I would be hating if it came out.
You got a PlayStation. You gotta play. You know, I'll buy it. I'll buy it just to install it and then send you a video of me deleting it.
Oh no.
That's true. I would do
That's
that
what he's
with,
doing with his
Final
race.
Fantasy
I'd
game.
do it, but I'd
Final
have to
Fantasy
buy the
16.
game.
I'd buy the disc and burn it in front of you. Record like burning the disc.
It's like the less extreme version of those people that bought like PlayStation 5s and Xboxes and then put them in like bathtubs and like the metal guys.
This Master Chief took a sledgehammer and started battering the PlayStation 5.
I saw someone take a PlayStation 5 and put it in like one of those metal grinders and just like watch it get destroyed. I'm like, why you waste so much money?
Oh well, back on the topic of Kojima Productions and Xbox working. Yeah, Kojima, whatever. So basically, I heard this 2 years ago. I think Kojima ordered, gave sort of an episodic exclusive to Stadia, but Google rejected it. So I think he went to Microsoft now and Microsoft sort of accepted it for Game Pass, and that game could have been revived, I guess.
Maybe.
It was supposed to be an episodic project. He offered it to Stadia, but then they rejected it. So I don't know why. Why would they not want an exclusive from Kojima?
I mean, Stadia is that. You know why? Stadia's shut down everyone, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like his games, but other people like his games, so it'd be good for Xbox if they had something in the works with him.
It'd be great for Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass is the only place you can play Kojima's next title. Like
it's not Metal Gear, so I don't care.
Other people do seem to care, though. I know Death Stranding was very split, though. There are people that really liked that game and people that absolutely hated it. It was like, I wonder.
The first two acts were horrible. Like, it was just walking around in a beautiful place. It was horrible. Okay, but last act, the story started getting interesting. But the maximum I can give that game is a 5 out of 10.
I
So
wonder. If
terrible.
yeah, terrible.
Yeah,
I wonder if his
bad.
stock has
Not
fallen.
terrible, but bad.
I wonder if people still consider him to be like the master, like game creator after Death Stranding.
Oh, imagine Kojima makes his Thunder Salt. That would be interesting.
I don't know. He's overrated. So like the Metal Gear franchise, he did something that no one's ever done before and made it into like a movie type game.
Mm-hmm.
But like so many other developers have done that afterwards and so much better. For example, like the
Uncharted.
Uncharted series.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey, he's okay. He was a revolutionary, I guess. But it's like, besides Metal Gear,
no one remembers
I don't
him
really
for it.
care.
What'd you say?
Sort of. No one sort of remembers him for it, you know.
Yeah.
People, yeah.
I saw a poll a few weeks ago on Twitter, and it was like, if you could only have one game developer, who would you choose? And it was like Kojima, Todd Howard, Shigeru Miyamoto, and
I saw that.
I forget the other choice. And people were voting for Todd Howard, and I just was like, what? Like, there's only one obvious answer. There's only one correct answer on that thing, and it's Shigeru Miyamoto. And I don't get everyone. I don't understand who these people are.
Why would you not vote for Todd Howard?
Because Shigeru Miyamoto made Mario, Zelda. Like, what do you mean? He made the icons of gaming. Todd Howard,
Yeah,
fucking Elder
who cares
Scrolls.
about Mario? You said in your last
That's a
episode.
huge
Not in that
icon.
Last episode. Who cares about Mario?
Elder
Like,
Scrolls does not
yeah.
hold a candle to the icon status of Mario. I may
Yeah,
hate
but
Mario as a
What's
character.
better? No, what's better? I don't care about icons, man. I care what game is better, Mario Kart or Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls.
Well, as a
I
Mario
would
Kart.
choose to rob Mario right off a cliff.
Or
I mean,
the only
What?
game I've enjoyed is Luigi's Mansion. That was a good one.
what Mario Kart we
And,
talking
like,
about?
And
'Cause
it doesn't have
because
Mario in it. So
Mario
Mario
Kart Double
Sunshine's pretty
Dash.
cool.
Mario Kart Double Dash is better than Skyrim.
no.
You don't even get the same amount of
I don't know,
playtime.
man.
And
Have you? How many successful YouTube channels are based around the Mario lore?
I don't know. I don't go looking for that shit.
None.
I mean, I'll argue against that though, because like one of the
Did you
biggest
know gaming?
YouTubers. Well, yeah, they do a lot of Mario stuff, but it's like the Game Theorist. He first started out like it was pretty much all Mario, and that's what got me into it. So definitely, you know, people are there. Mario
So
stuff.
So
Oh,
what
one
I'm
more
saying
thing. I
is
agree.
like Elder Scrolls created
heard
such a
a rumor
universe
somewhere
that it
that,
has spiraled off into
oh, sorry.
like whole speculation and debates online that I've seen a few times. I get bored at work, so I listen to a few of them, and like you just don't see that stuff because I do like enjoying the gaming universes that come out.
Mm-hmm.
Mario doesn't got the same level of stuff, not near.
Exactly. You can't
Oh, yeah,
replace
Elder Scrolls is
Thomas.
getting-
Like you can't
Elder
replace the
Scrolls
dragon
is
with
getting-
Thomas the Train.
Yeah, no, Elder Scrolls is getting a Netflix TV show as well. So that's great.
But like he made iconic game. Like I don't care.
Yeah, Zelda's the only one I care about all of them.
If you give me the option, hey, would you rather 20 years ago, if you're like you're making a new gaming console and you know the future and you're like, okay, you get to pick one. I'm picking Shigeru Miyamoto because that guarantees me success for the rest of my life because Mario is always going to be bigger than Elder Scrolls.
No.
No,
Mario
I
sells.
definitely
What are you
choose Todd the
talking
God
about?
Howard.
No.
What?
No.
Mario,
Doom, man. Come on. Doom. Elder
Mario
Scrolls,
is
come on. No.
iconic. Mario is just as iconic as Mickey Mouse. If I show somebody Elder Scrolls, they're not gonna be like, oh,
But
that's
see,
Dragonborn from Elder Scrolls.
If I go up to a gamer and ask him, what would you rather play, Doom Eternal or freaking Mario? What do you think he's gonna choose? Doom Eternal. That's the
Kojima?
obvious challenge.
Kojima's gonna be like, I'm gonna play Mario because I called up Masahiro Sakurai and asked him to put Snake in the game, so clearly he's a Nintendo fan. That's a true story. That's how Snake got in Brawl.
Really?
True, probably.
Yeah, Hideo Kojima called up Sakurai and was he wanted him in Melee, but they were like, game's already done. Put them in the next one. That's how I got involved. But
yeah, I don't think
lesson for the day.
Hideo Kojima is a big fan of Xbox. He might be, but I just don't think he's like his games have never had a history with Xbox. You know, like PlayStation and Metal Gear. I don't know.
I
don't
They just
associate
work.
them.
I
honestly
think there'll be a Doomslayer skin in Halo Infinite.
no,
I wouldn't doubt it.
maybe.
That would be amazing. That would be awesome. Doomslayer skin in Halo. That would be amazing.
That would be cool. I mean, to be fair, I didn't even know that Metal Gear Solid was like. If you had just not told me that it was on, like, if you told me it wasn't on Xbox, I'd be like, yeah, of course, it's a PlayStation game. It's so synonymous with PlayStation.
Yeah, like Metal Gear Solid 3 wasn't on Xbox. Metal Gear Solid 1, obviously, because that's like prior gens before that. Metal Gear Peace Walker, which is one of my favorite Metal Gear games, is also not on Xbox.
No, so I think like someone needs to buy the IP of Konami. Konami, like
they're not gonna sell that. It's so much.
Nintendo.
That's their
Someone's
biggest. That's their biggest franchise.
Yeah, they don't even use it. They don't even use it.
They did. They made a zombie game.
Yeah, but who cares about that?
Nobody.
Nobody. Yeah, exactly.
Konami's just raking in the money from whatever the pachinko machines are, or whatever it's called. That's all Konami cares about.
PlayStation or Xbox, whoever, I don't care. Just go acquire the IP. PlayStation acquire Metal Gear, Xbox acquire Silent Hill. Done. That would be great.
I'd rather have Silent Hill.
Game.
I'd rather have Silent Hill.
Oh, I heard a rumor: Bloober Team making the next Silent Hill game.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. I've seen that as well.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I'd be thrilled with it because I love the medium.
Yeah.
So I'd be thrilled with them doing it. I also saw the rumors that it was a PlayStation exclusive.
I'm not thrilled with the medium. I'm playing it. I think it's a 6.5 out of 10 so far. I haven't beaten it yet. I think I'm around 1/3 of the way through. So far it's a 6.5 out of 10. So far.
Well, the official Project XTalk score was an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh.
I love the medium. Me and Tom had great times talking about that game. So I would be thrilled if they made a Silent Hill that we can beat in 8 hours and then talk about in the way we talked about the medium. Yeah, I would love that.
I've never played a Silent Hill game before, so I don't know is it similar to the medium? Oh.
You have a gun. You can shoot things. There's more stuff, like more going on.
No, is it more like Alan Wake?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Oh, they should definitely bring back Alan Wake. That game was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I think Remedy's on to bigger things though.
Yeah. Asobo should make Alan Wake.
Asobo should make a game like A Plague Tale. They should make a follow-up. That's what Asobo should do. Once they're done with
they should hurry up.
They got
finish up Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Right?
Yeah, they got invested by some French company to make it, so it doesn't look like they're going to.
I mean, it's a huge miss. It's a huge miss for Xbox.
I mean, I don't think they're that concerned. They're making Flight Simulator, which is like one of the best reviewed titles, and like everyone loves it. So
yeah, but if Xbox acquired them, they could make more of those Plague Tale type of games, or maybe move on to some AAA projects, which they wanted to do. That would have been great.
I mean, from what I hear, Game Pass pays a pretty penny, so I imagine they have some funds to make whatever game they want after they're done with Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
All right, Kojima, take him or leave him. Take him or leave him. Do you guys have anything else for the show, or should we wrap it up here? The only thing I have is a discussion if games with gold is worth it.
No.
Is that the fun topic?
Free
you want
games is always worth it. Free is free.
But they're trash games.
I barely ever claim them.
I also go to junk.
I don't really claim them.
I haven't claimed them in years. I forgot they were a thing.
The last one I claimed was The Division, Tom Clancy's Division. I think that came out in October 2020. That was the last one we got. It's useless. It's bullshit. Like no one.
I claimed Little Nightmares like last month, I think.
Yeah,
I know-
that's
I
Wait,
know.
that
what
was
did
the
I
last
miss too?
game that reminded
Did
me
that
that
just
it's
come out?
actually still a
The
thing.
first one.
It's
The first one.
it used to be good when Game Pass wasn't a thing.
Yeah, since Game Pass
Yeah.
became a game, they just
Bro.
like put it to the wayside. But
I
I
mean,
see.
PS Plus is doing so good right now, like Final Fantasy VII remake and all that. You know, like
That's what I mean. This is what I brought the topic up for because I saw a lot of discourse was like everyone
yeah,
was like compare PlayStation Plus's games since the PS5 launch to Games of Gold, and it's like PlayStation Plus is absolutely destroying, but I don't think that's the comparison we should be making. Like PS Plus, PS
it
Plus
should be.
compared to Game Pass, and Game Pass still wins, but PS Plus, like I
Yeah,
don't
it
even know
should
if
be
you should compare them.
PS Collection, the PS Plus collection to Game Pass. I mean, it doesn't hold a stick to Game Pass.
No, that's all. It's all games though. Right?
I mean, I've heard
I
people.
I don't think so.
Do you guys think the PS Plus collection is rivaling Game Pass? It's got 20 something games.
I think that I think
Not
they're
even
building it up to rival Game Pass. I think they're building it up to do that, but right now it doesn't hold a stick.
Well, no, they have
Game Pass.
PS Now
They're
for
not
that.
adding things though.
Yeah, so but like PS Plus games are only there for the month, and what I think they're gonna do from now on is add like their older titles to PS Plus collection, and slowly add more and more titles, make it as big as Game Pass. Maybe I don't know. Just
I don't
what I think.
Old
think they're going to
titles.
add anything to it. Yeah, old
Older
titles.
yeah, older
Well,
titles, not
the
new
game-
titles.
But Game Pass's main driving thing, and I know everyone's like, oh, it's got so many games that you can try. Game Pass's main thing for me, anyway, is that I subscribe, I get every Xbox game day and date. I get it.
Yeah, but then
launch
that's
day.
the thing. PlayStation can't afford to do that. Their games, like, I don't think Sony can afford to do it. You know, their games cost a lot to make. They cost them a lot of money.
I mean,
And
I think they could afford to do it. I don't think they have any reason to do it with their install base and the way their games sell. Why would they do it? They can make more money.
if they spend around like $300 million on making, Horizon Forbidden West, they added to a subscription service with 15 million people. Do you think they're getting what,
$300 million, did you say?
I just made a guess. Yeah, just a wild guess.
That's
Because
a
Halo
lot.
Infinite is like $500,000, and Horizon is like, I think the world is at a similar scope, maybe, so it might cost the same. Around the same.
They'll definitely make more without it.
Yes.
But,
So, yeah, let me more without it. So the
Yeah,
PlayStation
yeah.
4 the PlayStation 4 install base is like 115 million. Add in the 6 million PS5s, so we got 120 people. Horizon's gonna be a $70 game because it's a next gen title, so it'll be
That's
70 and
bullshit. $70. The game shouldn't be $70.
70 is 60. 70 is 60. So yeah, 70, and then I don't know how much Horizon's gonna sell, but a lot. Like they're gonna make it back.
Did you guys see on the Xbox store? I think last weekend they had a sale. NBA 2K21 was $19 for the last gen version, and then the next gen version was $79.
Yeah, I mean, I think any game that charges you to upgrade is bullshit, personally.
Exactly.
Apparently, this is a hot take because I said this about Final Fantasy Remake that I was like, I think it's absolute nonsense that I don't get a free upgrade if I claim the PS
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, you should.
like
get
people
the
argued
upgrades.
about this with like Control Ultimate Edition not too long ago, and keep that same energy. Don't just
Yeah.
change.
I mean, I on Twitter I see PlayStation fanboys are like, oh, $70 is justifiable for bug snaps. Shut the fuck up. No, it's not.
Bugstack's not $70. I know. So Destruction All Stars was gonna be $70, and
Yeah.
now it's 20.
Man,
So-
Ooh, that's a dive.
what were they thinking of making Destruction also $70? Who was gonna buy that? I mean, it was a smart thing. They put it on PS Plus.
They did put it on
That
PS Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
But once it gets off PS Plus, it's $20. So like the discrepancy there is massive.
Is it worth $20? Have you tried it?
No, it's dead. Rest in peace, February 2021 to February 2021. But yeah, so I brought that up. So I thought the consensus was Control Ultimate Edition, that people did not want to buy the Ultimate Edition, that they were outraged. But suddenly, because it's Final Fantasy VII, one of the best games of the year, I'm an entitled whining brat because I want to get a free upgrade. So why is it okay?
You deserve the free upgrade.
Why is it okay to complain about Control, but not okay to complain about Final Fantasy? Like,
because it's a PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah, it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, they buy anything. That's why Sony can get away with these $70 games. Xbox has not even tried.
If Xbox did like $65 game, like not even 70, just did $65, they'll get a lot of shit, right? A lot of shit.
I don't have to worry about Xbox because it's on Game Pass. Their games are on Game. I don't have to pay anything.
Yes. And people are still complaining. You get it for free, and people are still complaining. That's. I mean, see, like the statistics are that if you buy every game on Game Pass, it's 20 years of Game Pass Ultimate.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Yeah, I mean.
What were you gonna say, Garrett? You heard a statistic? I can't hear you. All right.
I scared him.
I scared him away. I'm on yelled over him, and he's a shy little boy here. Garrett is. So, yeah. I mean, my main thing with Game Pass is that you pay $180 a year. That's 2 to 3 PlayStation titles. If you get the deluxe edition, that's 2 PlayStation titles. Because my deluxe edition for Ratchet and Clank was $86. And I bought that because I love Ratchet and Clank, and I wanted the extra stuff. I wanted the art or the art book or music. I wanted whatever comes with it. Like, I want to be, enjoying that experience. So it's fine. I don't mind paying this extra $26 compared to if it was an Xbox game. But we had this debate with MLB The Show, because MLB The Show is coming over, and that's $70, and Xbox gamers are like, 70. We're not used to that. It's strange. So I personally think if you're a company that charges for a free upgrade, you're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hot take.
I don't know. I guess.
It's not a hot take, though.
Apparently it is. Apparently it is. I got downvoted like 58 times for the Final Fantasy. So.
Wow.
Oh no, my audio just came back in for the piece of shit part. I was like, I don't know what I missed in the 10-15 seconds, but this is spiral.
Yeah, we were trying to get your take, and then you left us.
Yeah, you said you had some statistics. You didn't say any statistics, so then I went on a
rant. It was just like an old saying, how like it reminded me of how like people will just buy PlayStation stuff and not argue about it. It's like the same comparison about iPhone people. Like every year they'll
Apple
get
is
the new
superior,
phone,
but okay.
even though it's mainly the same.
I have an iPhone 6S.
Good for
Apple
you.
is superior, man, though. Like, Android doesn't. Android shit.
I mean, I agree with that, but I just don't buy new phones.
I don't know.
Like,
I switched up the second that I heard that PlayStation or that they might not be able to do the remote play.
The XTalk.
To Samsung.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the S20 Plus.
Yeah, it's gonna be through a web browser. I've considered the same thing for my next phone, just to be able to play it on the go. But then also, it's like, how much am I actually going to use that? I'm not entirely sure it's gonna be the smartest move. But yeah, I think we all agree. Games of Gold, trash. PlayStation Plus definitely better than Games of Gold, but Game Pass still better than all of them. And give us free upgrades. We own the game.
Yes, please.
I don't care how you get it. If you own the game, give it free upgrades. And if anyone doesn't have anything else, I think that's where we'll sign off for today. So I just wanted to say thank you, everyone, for watching every week. We really do appreciate it. Please make sure to follow us on Twitter. You can join our Discord, converse with us over there. We're looking for more viewer questions. We're looking to build the community more. So please, it'll be on the video. Come say hi, hang out. As always, I'm Kevin, aka the Muffin Man, on Twitter and Xbox. And where can they find you, Aman?
You can find me at AmonM05 on Twitter. That's my PSN and also my Xbox Game Attack.
Garrett, where can they find you?
Wayworn G on Twitter and Xbox Live.
And Tom.
You guys can find me on Twitter at Uncle Tom.
All right. Everyone make sure to follow us if you want to chat. Project XTalk on Twitter. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
But